Ketanji Brown Jackson promised to defend the U.S. Constitution in what she called the grand experiment of American democracy in her opening remarks to the Senate confirmation hearings that could see her become the first black woman to sit on the U.S. Supreme Court since in its 233 years of existence. Jackson, 51, addressed the Senate Judiciary Committee on Monday at the start of 4 days of potentially bruising partisan wrangling over her nomination. She struck a conciliatory tone, stressing her ideological neutrality. "I have been a judge for nearly a decade and I take my responsibility to be independent very seriously," she told the 22 senators in front of her. "I decide cases from a neutral posture." She also encouraged the committee to see her nomination in its history-making context. She noted that her parents had moved from Florida to Washington, D.C. where she was brought up to flee racial segregation, and said they had given her an African name out of both pride in their heritage and hope for the future. The groundbreaking nature of confirmation hearings that could seat the first African-American woman in the nation's highest court since it was founded in 1789 resounded around the committee room. Dick Durbin, the Democratic chairman of the committee who opened the proceedings, pointed out that when the court first sat there were almost 700,000 people enslaved in the U.S., with no citizenship rights or access to equal justice. "You are living witness to the fact that, in America, all is possible. We've come a long way since 1790, and we know we still have to form a more perfect union." Cory Booker, a Democratic senator from New Jersey who is the only black member of the committee, also seized on the historic nature of the occasion. "Today we should rejoice. This is the America in which anybody can achieve anything," he said. If Democratic managers were hoping that history in the making would lead to a smooth and dignified confirmation process, they were quickly disabused. Within minutes of the clack of Durbin's gavel, Republican committee members sought to puncture Jackson's reputation by attacking her radical liberal connections. Chuck Grassley, from Iowa, portrayed the nominee as a darling of progressive dark money groups which he claimed were soft on crime at a time when violent crime was sweeping big cities. Josh Hawley, of Missouri, doubled down on his incendiary accusation last week that in her 7 years as a federal district court judge, Jackson shows leniency towards child pornography offenders.